to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. Isaiah Thomas third.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
And so Zeller nails both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And he can't bank that one in.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Crowder kicks to Zeller. A great one. Nasty jam.
Nice pass. He got his teammate shooting pocket.
Triple.
Outside Thomas. In the corner, Smart with it. No good with the triple. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Pena. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Thomas, good. Thomas got his second basket.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Mirotic sets the screen for Felton. To the left side wing. Here's Pena. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Almost no chance of that. Shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Now here's Crowder. Not a lot of room. Here's Zeller. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Boston making a switch here. Mickey's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Portis, he's checked in for Noah. And it's tied up with that one. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Felton attacking. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Outside Thomas. Picked by Zeller. Thomas dishes to Smart. From deep. No good on that last second attempt there. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really. And Amir Johnson re-signed in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and he talked about their great fan support in Toronto.
Almost like a soccer atmosphere. I don't know if you...
A lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn how Chicago ends up going with the new group. Celtics trail by 12. Amon Shumpert is out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Zeller. And it's McKenzie in at the power forward. That's the Boston 5. The 3 from Thomas. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose. So far.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And it's Shumpert penetrating. The lead now in single digits.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Thomas now, top of the key. Pass to Crowder. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Shot clock at 5. The fadeaway hits the front of the rim and out.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Felton goes in, poked away, and stolen by Zeller. And here we go. Shumpert into the hoop, throws down the breakaway jam.
Terrific job on that sequence. Very slick steal, and then excellent.
The aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Thomas passes to Crowder. And the 3 off target. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Wizards.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate. When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
The Bulls leading by 6. Outside, Felton. Now the dish to Freak. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. 6 points for Freak.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Bulls. They lead by 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with Derek. And Derek, what are the most important things you...
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. We are seeing a tremendous game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Taking a look at the Bulls. Pena is in at the point. Noah is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Felton in at the 2.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics trail by 15. Outside Thomas. And stolen by Freak. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December, taking a look at Boston. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance. And, of course, Chicago, a few slots below them.
And looking at Chicago, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Yeah, and that's got to be terribly discouraging for them. I mean, I know how badly they wanted to contend for a playoff spot, but it's just not happening.
Thomas, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Thomas got 10.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, not because of him.
Felton kicks to Freak, tries a 3, and that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. And 11 points for Freak.
Boy, that was a pretty feed from Raymond Felton.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. 1:11 left to play in the third. Thomas a screen. From 15 feet away, here's Crowder with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Now to Mirotic. Noah with a screen for Mirotic. And it's Freak missing. The Celtics have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Dishes it to Thomas. 36 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. That is good. And so here is Chicago. They led by as many as 18 points. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. Two top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
Butler. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Boston making some changes. Crowder comes in for Sullinger, and Thomas subbed in for Shumpert. The Bulls also changing it up. Mirotic is checked in for Gasol. Dunleavy comes in for Doug McDermott, and Freak subbed in for Rose. Isaiah Thomas out there with Smart. Then it's Jay Crowder, then it's Johnson, and it's Turner in at the small forward. That's the Boston Five.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Jimmy Butler. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And there's the pass to Dunleavy. Here's Pena. Rebound, Boston.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
To the left side wing. Dunleavy dishes to Freak. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so Chicago takes this one. And